Alright guys, this is my new EK project I picked up. I had some footage of it on my other phone, but my other phone broke. I do have some pictures. I'm going to show the before process of this engine bay. It looked like crap. They primered over everything. You can tell they primered over the fuse box over there. I got the new top, I got another lid cover for it, but the bottom part still has primer and red paint over it, and this has been spray painted. I was gonna replace it, but then not really sure what they got going on with that brake master cylinder, but I don't think that's right. But I did this part. I sanded it all down really good and smooth and painted it, and then put this, or I put a black base coat down and then this flip-flop top paint stuff, and then I put a clear with the hardener in it. I got this car for, I think it was like 750 bucks. It was already B18 swapped, 5-speed. It's already lowered. It did have different wheels on it. It had these wheels and tires on it, and I mean, you can tell the tires are literally brand new. And I paid $750 for this whole car. Clean title. Transmission's great. The body's not rusted out. It has some El Cheapo coilovers on it, but it's got Skunk 2 upper adjustable control arms. It's got Skunk 2 rear camber kits. I mean, it's in pretty good shape. I mean, the paint's baked, but that's fine with me. I do have like come with like 3 grills. This one and like 2 stock ones. It's like someone started a wire tuck for the harness. I haven't. It had some crappy headlights with it, and I sold them. So I'm gonna have to get some headlights and see if that harness even works. It was daylight when I drove this car home, rattling. That's why I got it so cheap. And the interior's cooked. Still looking for interior. Headliners right chair. The dude did put brand new carpet in it because he got it with no carpet, but I don't think it's the right carpet at all. And it's got a quick release with it's got a neochrome, if I'm not mistaken, steering wheel. It's inside. I haven't even paid much attention to it. K-tune shift knob. That door panel's cooked. This door panel is completely freaking gone. I do like that it's manual windows, even though, you know, that was his window roller. But, I mean, it's not rusted out. Yeah, it does have some questionable stuff going on with this trunk. I think it's like it had a SI spoiler or something on it and they broke it off, or I have no idea. Oh, it's about what it looks like. I gotta plug that hole. Keep water out the trunk. 750 bucks. I'm tickled with it. I've already sold. It came with a bunch of parts, and they didn't go to this. They actually went to a GSR Integra. The axles wouldn't. I couldn't get the axles to work because it did have a broke axle also when I got it. So I replaced an axle to drive it home. Let me see. It had a bunch of ball joints and stuff, and they was for something else. I listed them all on Marketplace with the part numbers and everything, and I had a guy come buy every bit of it for. He's giving me for the axles and the suspension parts. It was like 200 bucks. And then I sold these headlights. They were brand new headlights, but they were the angel eye looking ones. I didn't like those, so I ended up selling those for I think $115 is what the guy offered me. I had them on there for $125, and he ended up coming and buying those. So I mean, I'm not in it that much. But this is the old motor, B18 B1. I got it covered up here because I do have it. Like I said, it ran. It just rattled, and it didn't get loud or nothing. It was a steady rattle on the bottom end, so it's still able to be fixed. And then I got this motor right here. I'm doing the timing kit on and a water pump. I do have an oil pump and an oil pan gasket going on it. But as I was putting this back together, or as I was taking it apart, should I say, I was taking the water pump off, I noticed there was a bolt broke off in here, and now I've been trying to, I got the bolt, I thought I had it good enough to put the water pump on, so as you can tell, I already got it on and sealed, and it wasn't, so I'm trying to make this opening up here just a tad bit, wallering it out a little bit, because the bolt barely snags on the housing of this water pump, so I'm making that work. I gotta clean all this up. But I do have all kinds of new stuff going on this one. I had to get a new clutch kit because clutch was cooked. But yeah, we're in the process of moving too, so this has been a slow project. I've had it for about 3 weeks. Just haven't been able to do much with it. But when we move, I will be having a 2-car garage, so these will be inside. Be a little bit easier to be worked on. Let's see again. Pretty good. It's a little dirty. It rained the other day, and I had the hood up while I ran to the store. But yeah, these wheels look pretty good on this car. I kind of hated to take them off, but I wanted to see what it looked like for Riverside meet. Only thing I don't like is they put 195/60 monster truck tires on the back wheels, and on the front it's got 195/50s. I wish it had at least 195/50s or 45s all the way around. And I fixed the exhaust on this thing. I talked about it in the past with it being dirt, the exhaust being like hanging down. It was literally touching the ground yesterday, right here where it's parked at. I mean, it's not the most levelest thing in the world, but the exhaust was literally on the ground. Like you could tell where I drug it. I drug the exhaust all the way down my driveway. And my driveway's not the worst by far. So I jacked it up. And whoever did this exhaust, when they put this on the car, I think it's like an eBay one. I don't know. It sounds like crap after 3,000 RPM. They only have one hanger. It's right here in the back. There's no hangers throughout the whole car. Not one. It's just the header and that. So until my guy can get me in the exhaust shop, he suggested I put metal coat hangers on it. So I put 3 of them on it, and it brought it way up. So that'll do me until he can get me in. He's booked up for like 2 weeks. But he's also, I have another muffler, and he's going to take and cut this muffler off because after 3,000 RPMs, it sounds like a bunch of pissed off bees. So he's going to cut it off, and I have another muffler about like what's on that one. I think it's like a Skunk 2 muffler on the red one. And I think that's what I have in the basement. He's going to put it on here for me, and the 3 hangers. He's only going to charge me like $100. So yeah, just a little update video on these. I'm going to get to working on this right here. I'll post some videos of this as I go. See if I can't get this figured out. I need to get this motor and transmission mated together and slid underneath this car today. I pulled it out from above thinking, oh, that can't be bad. Yeah, I hit all in here on the way out, beating and banging it up. I don't want to do that since I just painted it. So I'm going to try to lift this car up high enough, safely as possible, to get this motor to slide underneath the core support and in. Honestly, I might try to get it up high enough to slide that hole through there. We'll see. But yeah, I should have this car going in the next couple weeks, hopefully, depending on this moving situation. We bought a house, and closing date and this landlord situation, it's all messed up, so. But yeah, guys. I did this engine bay on a budget. I think I spent maybe $40 or $50. Well, with that can of clear with the hardener in it, I think it was like $70. And I'm going to post some pictures, and you'll see that this is a big difference. I mean, it looked like hammered crap. But catch y'all on the next one. Be sure and like and subscribe. Thanks.